Alrighty guys, it is Qaaman here today, and I'm bringing you another playthrough episode of my Dragon Ball Z Blues Fury playthrough. On the last episode, we were searching for Babidi and his men, and I actually couldn't go through a level door because I had to be level 70 with Goku, so I had to train a bit off screen, but I got Goku up to level 70, so let's play with Gohan now, considering Gohan is the lowest level, so he definitely needs the most amount of experience. So let's turn this up a notch with Super Saiyajin. Alright, so let's see here. Now, funny thing for training, guys, is I was actually fighting against a lot of those random bandits that you find on those submarines and ships, and they really don't give that much experience. So this is already significantly more challenging because these guys could actually take a few hits, unlike the last guys. Like, at a certain point with Goku, like, they were literally just getting one-shotted so easily. It was actually kind of hard to train because it's like I come in for like 2 seconds and they're all dead. Wonder if you guys know any better training areas to go to this early in the game. Could definitely use some advice. And just to let you guys know, the actual sensu bean glitch worked. I'm not going to abuse it because that's just going to make the game unfun. Like, if I have like 250 something sensu beans, like, I'm pretty much never going to die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a limit. So I'm going to only use up to 3 sensu beans at a time. So if I'm in an area or per playthrough, at the absolute most I will use is 3. If I don't, then I'm just going to let myself die and not do it, because that's just going to make the game unfair. Like, you have 200 something sensu beans. How could you possibly lose this game? Every time you get near your you lose like 1% of your energy and you feel like just eating a sensu bean. Like, once you use that glitch, you're never going to run out. Alright, I'm leveling up like crazy here. I'm already level 71 with Gohan. Holy shit. Alright, so let's see who the hell this stupid scientist is. Do you know Yajirobe? I heard that Yajirobe hates it when you run around him 3 times in a counterclockwise direction. Don't ask me how I know that. I actually think, if I remember correctly, that that's a way that you can get a Z Fighter exhibit or something like that. Like, you pretty much like piss Yajirobe off and he like drops one. Alright. So we are at level 75 already. Wow. Alright, so Gohan learned Masenko level 2. And let's see this guy here. Majin Soldier, one of Babidi's Majin henchmen known from an alien species. These guys do a lot of damage with their stupid blasts. A lot of friggin' damage. Alright, and these little ball-headed ones, who are these guys? A martial artist who has been converted over to Babidi's side. They're making this sound like Star Wars, like he's been converted by the Force or some shit. Alright, let's kill this fucker over here. Alright. Oh, it's you guys again from Legacy of Goku 2. Those flame guys that if you get blasted, it doesn't even move you. Oh shit, man. These things have a lot of friggin' HP. Come on! How much HP did these fuckers have? Jeez. My goodness, that hits. Alright, so it looks like we're finally here. I'm gonna start playing with Goku now, because I feel like Gohan's already had his good amount of leveling up, so let's give Goku some shine. Alright, alright, let's see here. Hey, come look at this! It looks like the ground down there has been disturbed recently, like it's dug up or something. And there's Spopovich and Yamu. Of course, it's so obvious now. That's why we couldn't find his spaceship. He buried the whole thing underground. Look, someone's coming out of the ship. This is a good scene. Dabura, that damn wizard managed to ensnare the king of demons. Which one is Dabura? The tall one. He's the king of the demon world. It's a shadow world on the other side of this one, like 2 sides of the same coin. You may be the strongest in this world, but in his dark world of demons, Dabura is the strongest by far. And that little guy, is he Babidi? Yes, he is. Don't underestimate him because of his size. He's the most dangerous of them all. His magic is able to keep a being like Dabura under his control. So just imagine the kind of horror he can inflict upon this world. If he's so strong, what's going to keep us from falling under his spell? He seeks out the evil desires in a person's heart. Once he discovers them, he manipulates them and enhances them and ultimately controls them. That is how Dabura was captured. That is why only the pure of heart like us have a chance of fighting him. Well, that works for most of us. But what about Piccolo? He wasn't always the good guy, you know? So, boys, what have you brought me? It's the energy you asked for, Master. It's stored inside. You've done well. We are now one step closer to achieving our goal. It's a shame that your business with me is finished, because I'm afraid I have no more use for you. Holy shit. The way... Okay, now I gotta comment on something here, guys. The way Spopovich was killed in the manga or the anime was way more graphic. He didn't just explode. He became like a freaking human balloon where his like eyes were like bulging and shit and just freaking popped into pieces. Like that was way more graphic. Too bad. I really like them. Wonderful, isn't it? Before he perished, did you see the look of fear in his eyes? It pleases me to no end to see how humans are frightened. And those were only 2 of them. There are millions left to torment. Oh, and there's something else. Yes, Master. It appears we have some company. Spopovich and Yamu were followed. Indeed, the fools believe they are well hidden. There are 7 of them in all. 1 of them is the Supreme Kai, and 3 of them possess an enormous level of energy that we can use. It will go a long way towards reviving Majin Buu. More than that, in these 3 alone, we'll find more than enough energy to suit our purposes. How marvelous. Bibbidi is going back inside, but the Bora is staying behind. Oh no. He knows we're here! Now let's begin. Oh shit, Kibito, Krillin, Piccolo! You literally just took like 3 casualties in a second. Oh no, I should have warned them. It's one of Deborah's special powers. Anything he spits on turns to stone. But don't worry, if we can defeat Deborah, they'll turn back to normal. I'll leave you 1 chance to run. Take it unless you want to end up like your friends. What are we waiting for? After him! No, they're counting on the fact that you'll charge into their spaceship to stop them. It's safer for all of us if you wait out here. Sorry, but we just can't do that. But don't you understand? It's a trap. Patience has never been our strongest virtue. We have to defeat Deborah and turn back our friends to normal. Alrighty guys, I am back with this Buu's Fury playthrough, and this time I trained quite a bit. I got Gohan at 85, and I've actually decided that I'm going to make Gohan more of a balanced fighter. So let's get this party started. Alright, so let's beat up this guy over here. Alright, so I've been getting a lot of stuff, by the way, guys. I've picked up on a lot of inventory items. I'll actually show you guys. Where is it? Where do I find, like, the equipment? There we go. Like, if you guys can see, like, I got some fancy wardrobes. I got all these armbands. I got some boots. And I also got a couple of accessories. So I've definitely done my meddling with actually finding some stuff for these characters to wear, but this equipment isn't very good at this stage of the game, and it's all about drops. Like, that's the one thing that Buu's Fury had, like, over the other Legacy Goku games. Like, it made the game feel more like an RPG, as opposed to the others where you just kind of felt that you were just beating up characters, you know, as you're venturing through the game. Alright, so let's see here. Doing alright so far. Doesn't really seem like these guys are any much stronger than the ones outside, which is not a bad thing. Alright, so Gohan's 86 now, but it's funny I'm training Gohan, but yet he's not even going to be fighting first here. Alright, so, let's destroy some of these machines here. Alright, so I got 2 switches, I got 1 more I gotta take out. So I'm guessing it's going to be over here to the right. I would guess, at least. Let's check here. Aw, shit. Man, these guys with these friggin' lasers, I swear. Alright, but as you guys can see, though, endurance is very important on this game, because when you're early on in this game, like, you can get, like, easily killed because of, like, a few combos. Like, look at my HP already. Shit. Fuck. Alright, I'm not going to use a senzu bean. I'm just going to eat some chicken legs. Don't make a racist joke, guys. I'm going to use a chicken leg and some hamburgers. I know somebody's going to make a racist joke in the comment section. I can already see it. I don't know who it is. Somebody's going to make a racist joke. Let's see where we go. Alright, so we opened up this door. Should probably play with Vegeta because Gohan's kind of irrelevant at this stage. And Gohan already has his fair share of leveling up. Let's give Vegeta some of a shot. Alright, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. By the way, guys, I actually have a what-if scenario based on this scene right here. It's actually very random, but very funny. Alright, let's see. This is too easy. I figured there would be a much better welcoming committee, but there's barely anyone on here. So you couldn't resist the challenge of a good fight. You have no idea what you've gotten yourselves into. Once inside this ship, there is no way out. Our only hope is to escape is to destroy Babidi. Well, that's what we came here to do, isn't it? I'll solve all of our problems right now and blow up this place into oblivion. No, you won't. That sudden shock could accidentally set Buu free. The degree to which you've underestimated him is astounding. Don't you understand? Here he comes. Welcome, my fellow warriors. You arrived at the end of stage 1. Huh? What stage 1? Master Babidi is at the bottom of this ship. We are currently at the top level of the ship known as stage 1, and there's no way of getting down to him. Unless you beat the boss warrior that appears at the end of each stage. But don't worry about that because none of you will make it out of stage 1 alive. Alright, who gets to fight first? I'll fight him. I want to get this over as quickly as possible. Wait, don't you intend to fight by yourself? Of course I do. What other way is there? Do you not realize that as I destroy you, every ounce of energy you have will be absorbed by this ship and channeled directly into Majin Buu? You will not survive this battle. With Pui Pui, death is a certainty. This guy is really annoying. I've had enough of your talk. Why don't you stop talking and start fighting? I think you fail to understand me. Do you know where I'm from? I'm from the planet Zune. It's a place where the gravity is 10 times that of Earth. That gives me the advantage. Maybe if it was 500 times the gravity of Earth, you would have an advantage. I was training at 450 times gravity just the other day with my son and I didn't break a fucking sweat. You're bluffing. Try me! But as a matter of fact, in the anime, guys, I remember he said, maybe I am. Hard to tell. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see here. Scan Pui Pui, because if I remember correctly, he is very fucking easy to beat. 50 HP? Holy shit, this guy's a friggin' cream puff. Pui Pui is an alien from the planet Zune and a henchman of Babidi. Man, this guy is a wimp. Holy shit. Watch this. Let's see. Man, his hits tickle, bro. Alright, let me turn Super Saiyan. Alright. Alright. I got something for you, ugly. Well, it's funny how I'm just walking around in circles. Why don't I end this off with a little flash? This will be the last flash you ever see. Final flash! Now that was fun. Alrighty guys, so it seems like I've definitely done my quota of things for today. We went all the way to Babidi's ship and I actually went all the way to the fleeting Pui Pui. I'm going to chop up some of the parts where it was kind of slow, just so you guys can, you know, be a lot more engaged in this playthrough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough episode, and please stay tuned next week for my other episode of my Dragon Ball Z Blues Fury playthrough. So with everything else said, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys. And remember, guys, this is the second part of my Friday double upload of this playthrough. The first one was uploaded exactly 2 hours before this one.